Hi everybody, welcome back Regrowth with me Sid, and I've been doing a little bit of building, but let's see what we need to make today. So mechanism reactors require two things. You need to use a oh god, what the hell is it called? Use heavy water for starters. So you have heavy water, and the use of heavy water will put through an electrolytic separator. If we can find it. Does the electrolytic, I can't remember the name of the actual liquid we are trying to make. Recipes, there we go. So you can use heavy water and it will make deuterium and oxygen. That's the word. So deuterium and lithium are the two items. Well, tritium I think is what we get from lithium, but first thing we need to make today is some tanks, and we need. I'm not keen on these because of the restrictions, the things. What I like is the old dynamic tank from Mekanism. Helps if you can spell dynamic. So we're definitely going to need a couple of these. We're going to need to make some dynamic tank, which is going to take steel plates and portable tanks, which we've done before, but I am completely out of these things. So I first need to make some probably more osmium plates, probably more basic circuit boards as well. Actually, let's just have a look. Yeah, probably that, and osmium plates. Yeah, almost certainly more osmium plates. But I also need to make some redstone chipsets and some enriched iron, was it? I think. So let's have a look. Let's set that off, making me some redstone chipsets for starters. That's always a good start. And while we're at it, what we like for steel, I have a steel plate and 81s. Let's do 16 for now. We'll see how we go. Oh, bugger. Right, there we go. So 16 steel plates underway, and the other one was enriched alloy, was it? Let's have a look at tank again and look at the good old dynamic tank. Enriched iron, which was charcoal and wrought iron, so we should have some compressed carbon rods. We should also have some wrought iron. How much? 32? Yeah, I'm probably going to need more actually. If I do 60, and this is where this stuff comes in, because instead of putting loads of coal in, this, when you pop this into the right machine, that gives you 100 carbon. So we should be able to stick those in. I can't remember how much that uses per operation, but if we need to put more in, we've got it. It's not a problem. So yeah, we're going to get the users 30. Okay, fine. So we're going to definitely need to put more in. So I'm going to let this run, and I will be back once we've got a full set. So, alright, I think we should have, we're still making stuff, but we should have enough to be going on with for what we first want, which is this dynamic tank. Now I've got the two valves. We need to make some tank. Now I'm trying to think, if I do 5 by 5 by 5, that's going to be 5, 10, 16, 16, and then 3, 6, 9, 12, 32, 32, now I'm losing myself, 32 for the top and bottom. Actually no, there's going to be more, isn't there? Ignore me, we'll things, but first thing we need is this stuff. So I'm going to make as many of those as I can, which wasn't many because I didn't make the bloody circuits, did I? Oh, bum. That's easily fixed. Yeah. Derpy derp derp derp. Have we got a bucket in here? Yes, we have. Okay. So yeah, first derp of the episode, and I don't think I'm even more than 10 minutes in yet. Probably not even 5 minutes in it, I guess. But yeah, we'll make a bunch more of those, and I really do need to sort this out big time. In fact, you know what? I'm very tempted to stick one in, say here, and put a pump and stuff. That's what's involved in making a carpenter. Let's have a look. Carpenter. Have we got everything we need? Nowhere near. And that's probably because the bronze is all still in there. So if I do one of those, I can't believe I just did that. Carpenter. Make me a sturdy casing, my friend. Oh god, alright. Give me some bronze. And make me a sturdy casing in the rolling machine, because apparently that's what's needed. Click to start, off it goes. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is, if you recall, this thing here, the electric separator, has got just a pump with some redstone engines powering it. So what I'm thinking is something. Oh, maybe not there anyway. I could come over here though and do that. That would work. So if I came down in there, that might be better. Have I got any pumps? That's the next question. So yeah, we'll get this is iron gear. Okay, make me some of those. Make me no. Make me one of those. It's probably the more expensive version, but sod it. We're aiming for efficiency and speed here, not necessarily. There we go. There's a pump. Let's have a look at. Oh god, what are they called? They're not engines. They're not redstone engines. Oh, maybe they are wooden engines. 2 will be enough, I think. Levers. That's not a light spell like that, is it, John? Lever, come on. You can do it. Right, let me get this set up, and I will be... Alright, so I've got everything ready, I think. So let me... Don't tell me there's a carpenter in there. There isn't, okay. That would have been moderately embarrassing. So take our carpenter over here. So down there I've just got I've got a pump with a couple of redstone engines. I brought the power around, whack that in, and voila, we have water pumping into the old. Just automatically pumping in. That's my idea. We have machine requires energy. Oh, you have got energy, haven't you? I can see you've got 4,000 RF. So what we can do then is take all of this lot and pop this over here. And the bronze, and we're going to do just basic things, but it should now do it itself without me having to bucket water around. Which means, of course, we can get rid of this rather ugly dirt. Give me some dirt. Thing of water in the middle here. It's been a long time coming. It needed doing, and this was the ideal time. So we'll take you out, we'll pop the proper floor in and say goodbye to the ugly trough of water. Yay. Wasn't what I intended to do at this moment in time, but there you go. So what we should have over here is enough to do me quite a few of these chips now, which is good. Right, back to tanks. Make me a bunch. There you go, that'll do. And then we're going to make me a bunch of those. So I need, what was I said, 8, 16 for the top and bottom. Let's just start with that for now. And we shall dump those in, get 32 out. And let me show you what I've been working on. So this is the room that I'm going to make heavy water in. And we are going to separate heavy water out into deuterium. And what I want to do is I want to hide my tank back here. I'm going to have to do some lighting as well by the looks of things, but so it will be 1 and then 1. So it's going to be a fairly large tank, and I want this running well in advance anyway, because the reactor, by all accounts, uses a hell of a lot of this material. Crap. That's not ideal. It's not the end of the world, but it ain't ideal. Because that, of course, is the iron tank, which is full of creosote. Just have to bring it forward one. That's not a problem. So we'll take it out of here and here, and then your frame has to be made completely out of these walls, so that's what we're going to do. And we'll get this going around here, like like so. Stick a dynamic valve in the bottom. The rest of this, also while we're at it, I'm just going to stick a torch here just to keep the place illuminated, and repeat that on the top. And then we're going to need more tank walls to make up the sides, and tank glass for the front. That's my plan. Well, okay, not much of a plan, but it's a plan. And I'll be honest, I haven't used these Mekanism dynamic tanks before, but I was pleased to see that they had variable sizes in multiples of 3 and not multiples of 4s, which the Buildcraft tank comes in a 3 by something and then a 5 or a 4, or it's not easy. Let me go tank. Are we out of plate already? Yes, we are. Need more steel then, don't I? I can certainly roll that lot up. That's not a problem, but I need to look at making more steel. Now, of course, there is. Oops, if we come into here and go and look at the uses for that, we can make, with more compressed carbon and enriched iron, we can turn that into steel. So that is probably the next thing I want to do. So we need enriched iron. Oh, it's got to be that bloody wrought stuff, hasn't it, as well? Regrowth, why are you so complicated? Have I got any? If not, I shall get some more going. No, I haven't. Right. Let me get my steel situation under wraps. And alright, I've got 30 enriched iron. So I'm going to put in 9 of these. I've got more wrought iron going. And this is going to make us steel dust. I put a speed upgrade in this as well. I will make more energy upgrades and get those all. In fact, while we're at it, let's have a look. Energy upgrade. Oh, I need to make those. Forget it. Do that later. But you cook that up, and obviously the use for that is to make steel. Just a little bit easier than the or faster than the railcraft system, not necessarily easier. So I made a couple more of these dynamic tanks. I also need to make some well, I made several more, but I need to make 2 lots of these dynamic glass. And all things being equal, if I've done my math right, I needed 15 more of these. Pop you out, and then we pop our glass in, and bang, we have a dynamic tank. Got a volume of 125 buckets, I think that translates to. Right, so that gives us storage for the either the heavy water or whichever we really fancy like using. So we need next some electric pumps. Now these are fairly straightforward. I think I will need to make some more buckets though, yes. So make me 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll keep one in my inventory, and we'll get the pumps. Pump. Electric. 2, 3, 4. So that's our electric pumps going. We also need for these we need filter upgrades. If I can find the relevant one, there we go. So I'm going to need to make gravity mantle lenses. I need 4 of those. So for that I'm going to need some glass panes. Just get rid of those. I only need 4, and some iron, of which I need, let's have a look, 16, isn't it? That's right. So let's go and get those thrown together quick. And these filter upgrades make the pumps. They change the pumps from being pumps that pump water to pumps that pump heavy water. Now let me just have a look. What was that filter upgrade? I can't remember which one it was that it wanted. Winter. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just what we needed. Runes of Winter. Okay, Rune of Winter is cakey, wool and snow and earth and water. Well, we got earth, we have got water. So I need to make 4 cakes, 8 snow, and 4 wool. Okay, I'm off baking. Alright, so Rune of Winter is 2 snow, wool, cake, that and that. Oh, this is new. Of course, we've upgraded, haven't we? Right, I need living rock as well. I need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, I forgot this is oh, I still need to do the Wander the Forest though, do I? Yes, of course you do. Okay, not a problem. Bang, bang. And if we take that out and think, well, that's a nice improvement, not having to wand it to start off with. Yeah, Britannia, latest version. Oh, not quite the latest version. I think Vasquez put out a fix since then, but that should give us... Oh, and it's not consuming the runes. Oh, that's new as well. Oh, hello. Vasquez, I want to hug you. I knew that was coming, but yeah, that is a huge difference. So this, of course, I presume is going to consume the runes. I can't imagine the crafting recipe for these have changed at all. Yeah. So, not perfect, but hey, having a set of runes for your infusion like that is perfect. So the filter upgrade is cobalt plates. I think we can do everything else from that. And hopefully I'm not going to run along this episode, so I may, if I cut a few times when just to make life easier. Let's have a look. Filter upgrade. Pop those in. Bang out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did these not stack? Pathetic. And I just could do with a block of some description. Just give me some dirt. And I think as long as you got an infinite... Oh, I should have maybe got more dirt than one. Dirt. Dirt's always such a handy block, isn't it? It's one of those... So what we're going to do is I think we're going to pop our pumps facing out like so. And that will, the power, I think that's where I want the power will come in here. We need to upgrade our pumps to make heavy water. And then the next thing we need to do is hook into the power, which is over that way. Now if I go through this wall here, you'll see this is the conduit that brings us down to the middle. Now the power is just over the other side of that. So if I come down and go down 1, 2, and then over 1, 2, 3, and then over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I should intersect with that. So down a couple, 1, and then whoops, 1, 2, that's fine, and 2. I'll stick a few torches down while I'm working this. Now that should be, yep. Come over to here and then maybe go this way. And with a bit of luck, we should intersect with that line there. Okay. And then head it this way. So I'm going to get this cleared out and filled in and made secure and everything, and bring the power from here. There we go. Perfect. And once I've got that done, I'll be right back with you. Alright, last thing to do is put some water in. Okay, let me fill. Actually, what I should have probably done is I'll just borrow this sand. That will. I should have put a plate on the bottom, shouldn't I? A thingy plate. Let me fix that emission. I may have some already cut, but if I don't, not a problem. Okay, well, one of those. We're going to clear you. We're going to grab that. And oh, yeah. I was going to say, oh, you're not going to cut, but that was doing it wrong. And we just do a bit of that going on. That'll give us that, and the world will be good and happy. And we can pop this in here. Would you believe that this is actually the easiest bit? Like that, that's better. And then we can fill it. Like that. Now these are infinite water sources, obviously, so we should not have a problem. Oh, bloody hell. Tell you what, change toolbars. And come on, give me. And just stand on top of the pump, and then we go bang, and you can see they're pumping quite happily. Obviously the water's not going anywhere, it's going into the internal reservoir, but you can see that's heavy water. Right, so that's that bit done. The next thing is to hook these four into this to actually start storing heavy water. Now I could pump straight into the electrolytic separator, but I think I would like to bring that out here and down there somewhere, and then maybe have another tank storing the results of that. I don't know. Not sure what the best way forward with that is. I mean, I've got power here. Am I? Let me just think about this. We have an electrolytic separator. Now, will that take input from all four sides? That's a good question. So if I place you there, and then I need some fluid, what the hell are they called? Pipe, is it? Mechanical pipe. So if I go for basic mechanical pipe, I don't need a lot. So let's have a look for a mechanical pipe. Alright, let's look for pipe then. Fine, have it your way. We want the basic mechanical pipe. We need some steel, which we should be able to quickly remedy in here. As I say, don't need a lot at this stage, just one will do, just to give me the 8. Now, can I? I can. Excellent. And that is making deuterium and oxygen. Now we are going to be in dumping mode, so it's dumping the oxygen. But I'll change it to dump excess so it can fill up fully with oxygen and then do it. That's making deuterium. Heavy water's going in. Excellent. All good. And then the next thing we need to do is probably, well, somehow I need to, no, let me just come up like that. Let me also check my lighting now, because I've just taken out that light source. No, we're good. No, we're not good. No, come on, get up. And then we're going to go over the top here. And we can replace those there, not a problem. Until we get to this tank here. So I need a little bit more of this mechanical pipe. And then we should be starting stockpiling deuterium. Pipes, the quickest. 8. Probably 12 will probably be enough. We'll find out, shall we? Okay, so we're going to come over like so. We'll just block that in. If I need to make more, I can. That's not a problem. Yeah, there and there. And then I think we're just going to get away with this. Just. Now, why is that not outputting? No, there's something not quite right here. We may have to make do with 3 pumps, although that would possibly be more than adequate to keep up with it, I think. I'm wondering whether that outputs from the back. Kind of the hole suggests it outputs from the back. Let me take you out. And you out. And then we'll try. Damn it. I'm out of pipe again. Let me go and make a little bit more. Well, we need to make a bucket first, don't we? Bucket. Make myself a bucket. In fact, make 2. 1 and a 2. And go for some more pipe. Perfect. And let's try you like that. What am I missing? Do I need to configure the top of that tank, I wonder? Let me have a look at this. Alright, so turns out I'm a bit of an idiot. The deuterium, I think, is a gas and not a liquid, which is why it wasn't piping. So what I've done is I have taken these 4, and these are all piping directly into this tank, which has currently got 7 buckets worth of heavy water. So we'll let that fill up. And I think next episode what we will do is hook the actual system up down here, which is more or less behind that pipe, but that shouldn't take too much effort to pipe that down into the electrolytic separator, and then we can work out how we actually store the gas, if it is gas, that I'm gas upgrade. What on earth is that for? Don't know. So yeah, I think on that note, because I'm running to a little bit over at this point, we will cut here, but we have got our heavy water production facility in place, and we've got obviously a decent, well, we will have a decent amount. This is like 9 buckets, and it's not even appearing on the grid yet. So, well, that's what, 10th. So I would imagine it's going to have to get to 12 before it even appears in this gauge. I assume that would be my sensible assumption there. But yeah, so that's doing this thing. Strange mechanism showing, it's not showing anything at the bottom there yet, but yeah, so we'll let this run, and but that's the first step to creating a Mekanism nuclear reactor, getting heavy water, and which we will then turn into deuterium. Then we have the complicated bit. So yeah, you have been warned. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, as per usual, and until then, I will see you soon. Bye for now.